How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are Pete Davidson, you are sitting there in your dirty sock wilderness dancing to I'm a Savage. What? Sassy, cutie, ratchet. Listen, what am I talking about? Y'all, when are we going to start remembering that Pete Davidson is a savage and he can be vindictive with the best of them? What am I talking about? Remember how there were rumors a while back, right? That Pete was like, yo, the reality TV is low class. I'm trying to be an actor. I'm doing more. Keep me out of your hood rat games, Kimberly. And remember how the Kardashian machine was like, we'll do what we want. Well, it looks like literally Pete said, try me. Kim tried me. And baby, Kim effed around and found out. What am I talking about? New evidence is coming out about Emily and Pete's PR rollout. Listen, oh, you don't think it was a PR rollout? Baby, I got news for you. And I got some receipts. Let's go through it one by one by one. But before we do, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It's YouTube, baby. You know how this works. If you guys want to know where I've been at, I did do a live saying where I've been at. Also, if you see anybody in the comments telling you to text them, DM them, do whatever on Telegram, it's not me. It's not me. It's scammers on the channel. It's not me. I did a video about that too. Please spread the word. And if you see them, block them, report. All right, let's get into Pete and his vindictiveness. And also, I just want to say this too. Baby, you know what? Let's just get into the vindictiveness, all right? Now, let's look at the rollout. The rollout happened 2 days ago. We found out that Pete and Imrata were a thing. Just follow me on this because it's going somewhere. We found out that Pete and Imrata was a thing. Everybody's like, wow, that's so weird. Imrata just had a new magazine cover drop yesterday. So one day they announced, boom, we're together. Then there is a new magazine cover drop. That's fine. They're both celebrities. We know how this PR game goes. They're both using each other for publicity. That's the way it goes. I do want to say before I get into the receipts, can we stop this narrative that Pete Davidson, oh, doesn't like the limelight? No, baby, you don't like people talking about you badly. But baby, you are hungry. You are thirsty. You love the limelight. Every single woman you date is famous in her own right, and not just a little, but major famous. You know, and I have to give it up to Pete. Because think about it. I know I call him a gold digger like no other. Back then, when you read history books, remember the original gold diggers. Remember the original gold diggers that would go after, back in the day, and I'm talking about way back in the day, like Brigantine times. You would go after a wealthy woman for her family's money or her name. You would charm her, you would seduce her, you would play whatever role you needed because women were tools of social clout, social acclamation. We see that now in the political circle. Look at most politicians. If they didn't come from a wealthy family, they married an heiress. Again, men were the original gold diggers. And we read about it in old books of Brigantine. The count would go against the countess and try to seduce her, and she had many suitors because they wanted her power. And once you bedded a woman and married her, you assimilated her power. We live in a patriarchal society. As much as everybody want to call Pete the Skeet, pass around, crunchy sock, Dorito loving Davidson, I know it's just me, want to sit there and down him, Pete is an old school player. We are really seeing in real life some Brigantine level of social climbing by a social climbing gold digging man. And Pete Davidson is one of the illest and realest to ever do it. Let's give a clap to that crunchy sock mofo. Listen, but the fact that he's doing it so keenly as to give a final smack an insult to Kim Kardashian. So where were we? He announced first of all, he had his people 2 days ago saying the rumors about him and Kim being in contact at all are nothing but lies. They have not been in contact and they don't plan to. Kim was like, he sent me birthday gifts. Remember how they tried to say that Pete Davidson sent Kim birthday gifts? But then Pete's people came out and said, we are not in contact at all. And we all had to look and be like, so you sent those flowers and that dumb candle you pulled out your bathroom and took a picture of, and because it said Jasmine, you literally released that to everyone and had Kimberly and had media people saying, ooh, did Pete send Kim these flowers in the Jasmine thing? Because again, I even thought Pete sent Kim flowers until I looked into it and I said, no, they were guessing. Well, that lets me think Kim was trying to start those rumors up. All right. Pete also told Kim Kardashian, do not put me on the Kardashians unless you want some problems. Kim, being the power person she is, says, baby, you signed this NDA and we're using this coverage. Even though people are saying that the Kardashians were edited to add Pete in because Kim was trying to throw salt on Pete's game. But let's just take it for what it's worth, because any way you do it, Pete's being vindictive. So Pete's agents were given a heads up that Pete was going to appear on the Kardashians. They have to let you know that, right? And they let you know what episode you're going to appear on too. 2 days before Pete made his debut on the Kardashians as Kim's lover, right? What happened? Imrata news dropped 2 days ago, 1 day ago. The news is still going on. Imrata's magazine covers come out and she starts promoting herself. Baby, you better use that PR for what you do. They had their media rollout as a couple today. Do you know what today is? Today is the day that Pete Davidson actually visually pops up on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. What is better counter programming to people trying to glom onto you, trying to do this, right? What is better for that? What is better for that than literally having an actual counter narrative? What is that? It's film footage. There were rumors they were good together. Imrata and Pete released this video right here, showing themselves young and in love and just doing it. Pete's a vindictive mofo, and I see what he's doing. You're destroying every narrative, fake narrative that Kim tries to put out against you. It's crazy to me. This media rollout, the cover, the way Pete's people were like a scalpel to make sure that Pete is no longer associated with Kim. To make sure that once Pete came out and used, right? Once Pete came out and used Kim for everything he could, used her family for media attention, used her family for clout. Once all that came out, baby, he bounced. He got his deals and he bounced. And when Kim tried to turn around and use him for media and use him for clout, what happened? He shut it down. Y'all, let's not also forget his coup, that he literally did a Kardashian. Kim can say all she wants, she's not cool with Imrata. True. But Rob, Courtney, and Kim all follow her. You literally did a Kardashian. He literally saw Kim's friend list on Instagram and was like, he wanna dive in it. Console! And literally dived into Kim Kardashian's friend group. Y'all, listen, you can say what you want. And I will say this again and again and again. Pete Davidson is some of the illest and realest gold digging I've ever seen. And the way he completely shut the Kardashians down, and when Kim thought that she was gonna anger him and mess up his game and use him on the Kardashians, Pete and his new girl Imrata literally said, you ready to eat? Let's go. And literally use this clout to literally launch the relationship, launch their products, and literally make their star even brighter. Yo, listen, Pete Davidson, if we're keeping score, Pete Davidson 523, Kim Kardashian 0. Y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I think this is Pete being vindictive, but baby, like I said, he is one of the illest and realest to ever do it. Don't let that little wounded bunny Scorpio fool you. He is a natural born. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments, and I will talk to you later. Bye.